Hello, everybody.
Hi.
So this is Viviane. I'm here with Linda and Diana. Thank you all for being here. And I see some are starting to post questions. My voice, my voice is a little bit weird now. I want to say hi to a few people. Let's see. Hi, Bora Bora, CJ, and Margaret and Leah. Nice to see you, Leah. Who else is here?
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Kieran and Emily. Nice to see you again, Emily. We're in a meeting before.
Leah.
Who else is here? I said hi to Margaret.
Wanted to get a scream out.
Huh?
Leah says, I love Wanda. Get a scream out in the very beginning.
Wanda, how's she doing lately?
She's oh, here's Jackie Jacaranda. Hi, Jackie.
Nice to see you.
Jackie, I just read your Discord message from last September. I'm sorry. I just haven't even looked at Discord since then. And yeah, we're good. Wanda's doing fine. I just refilled her prescriptions on Friday. No, wait, what's today? Tuesday? I went and picked them up yesterday. I refilled them on Friday, but I picked them up yesterday. They're making a real big difference. She's eating well, although still a little picky. And
Groucho's a lot picky.
Is she?
Supposedly nothing wrong with her.
Oh, this girl's being a little picky. She's not eating the same kinds of foods that she had before, and she's still. So I just have to. I baked her sweet potato. I mean, it's not just her, okay? Like if she gets sweet potato, they all get sweet potato. I'm not gonna. Mm-hmm. It'll take her a month to get through a whole sweet potato. But yeah, she seems to be doing well. Her feathers are all grown in. She's sleeping. I ran out of her painkillers a week ago, and as a result, she didn't eat for a couple of days. Mm-hmm. And so I had a discussion with the pharmacist about how to remedy that. And so we've come to because it's like 0.02 milliliters, right? It's really hard to measure on a syringe. It's like 2 drops. So that's all been fixed. So she should be good going forward. Here's Shenanigans and Mr. Floyd.
Hey, nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you, Shenanigans. Margaret. Oh, Millie De La Prida is here.
Hi, Millie. Nice to see you too.
Scotty boy. Nice to see you.
Margaret D.
Nice to see
Millie.
you too.
Earth. Earth has appeared. Yay.
Okay, that's a little scary.
Well, I just had a meditation with Mother Earth, so it's nice to see Earth.
There's the confirmation if you ever needed one, right?
Yes. Hi, Mr. Floyd is here too. I see you're gonna be with Ali again. That's nice. Saw the schedule.
Emily wants to give her scritches. I gotta tell you guys, she has the softest feathers in the world. She puts her head down because she loves scritches, okay? Like I'm not making her do this. She just wants scritches she's like a cat. But her feathers are so soft and so like I can't keep my hands off them anyway. So it works out well.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Sal Rods, hi.
Hi, Sal.
Sally.
Now, and look, there's Viviane.
Oh, there's a puppy there too. Okay.
A scritch is what you give a cat or a bird when you just sort of like scratch their heads. It's not a scratch. It's more like you move around their fur, their feathers, and you just sort of rub.
Mm.
Like you just scratch them.
Hmm.
You don't live with animals, do you, Sal?
Oh, she has a cat.
Do you have a cat? Oh,
Uh-huh.
your cat gets scritches when you pat them. That's a scritch.
Oh, somebody made chocolate chip cookies.
So far we've got 2 questions, and there were people. Yeah, nubbin rubbin. That's right.
Yeah.
Um,
There's different weird words in different parts of the world, you know?
I call
yeah.
it rubbies. I have my own
Well,
language that I speak to my cats that I created myself. And
good
some
for
are
you.
Portuguese words mixed in with English. And I just created some Portuguese words and some English words. And every cat that I have learns the language.
I think that's wonderful. I think that's wonderful. Uh,
What you making, shenanigans?
She said,
yeah,
yeah, we
we've got,
usually have 8 questions.
yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah. Cats are telepathic. They don't care what comes out of your mouth. They're paying attention to what's coming out of your head.
Yeah.
Sally says her boo gets to drool on her. Yeah. They're funny when they do that.
Yeah, we do share a lot of, sort of body fluids with our animal companions, don't we? Yeah, I get pooped on constantly.
Yeah, but that's a good luck one. It's when you step in it. Little man.
Oh, here's water,
It's
Lily.
25 degrees outside, so he does not want to go out, right? I have to drag him. But then he wants to go out the front door and take a walk. Like, no, we're not doing that. Especially not on Tuesdays. Never on Tuesday, right?
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's an 8 limit question today, but we've only got 2 so far. Come on, you guys.
Hi, Water Lily and SR Kish.
Yes, SR, you can ask a question.
And remember to like and share or comment after you watch this live if you like to leave a comment. Hi, Angela. And hi again, Jackie. And we all give private readings too, and our information is in the description here if you want to contact either one of us. And Diana, you should mention about your astrology readings too, for those that are not aware that you do that.
Oh, yes. If you would like a private reading, a blueprint reading, I do that, and updating on what I see in the chart for now or in the near future. We can look at things in a year in advance if that's what you'd like to do, especially if you're setting long range. A lot of the times we'll talk about the here and now, and then I'll give you an idea for the next 3 months, what's going on. And usually it'll be a Zoom meeting, but it usually will last 2 to 3 hours. And so just email me and we can set something up if you're interested in having that done.
Yeah, thank you. Where's my screen?
And I also, do private readings with Akashic Record and mediumship and tarot.
I also do animal communication readings. I actually had one recently too that was really nice. And Reiki too. I'm a Reiki master, so I also offer Reiki sessions. Hi, Karen. And Tamara Campola, you're new here. Thank you for being here. So many questions we have so far.
And I do Akashic Records readings where also on Zoom. They last at least an hour.
Mhm.
And I send the recording after. I'll send you the link to the recording so you can download it and keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in those readings, there's usually a certain amount of psychic mediumship and so on as well. It's not just, it's a private reading, so I use everything I have to bring to it. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I give my readings via Zoom too, and
yeah,
at least 1 hour.
I think we all do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we have room for 2 more questions. So if you have a question, go ahead and type, because we have 6 questions already.
Oh, it's so nice of you to say, Leah. Salarod said that she had a squadron of javelinas pooping under her hummingbird feeder. Aren't javelinas like wild pig? Like, why aren't people hunting them? That's like good meat. Is that a terrible thing for me to say?
I missed part of that because I was reading the compliment from Leah.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, we have 8 questions. Thank you so much. So I'm going to go ahead and close the questions.
We go through who they are. Okay, so
okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, we have Emily and Kieran, Water Lily, Earth, Tamer, Angela, Lisa. We have Water Lily twice. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
we have room for 1 more question.
Yeah.
Okay, have room for 1 more question.
Oh, right. Okay, so nobody's going to be hunting them on your grounds. Yeah, I get that, Salrods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Selrod's place is a sanctuary for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do, Karen.
I don't eat pork or piggies.
Well, I think that
Piggies are too cute. I don't eat them.
I think mostly animals don't even think about humans unless they're trying to defend themselves from us.
Mm-hmm. And they're so intelligent. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Kish. They're pretty intelligent. I would imagine that a pig, every once in a while, it would go, stupid human.
Well,
So how you doing, Leah? Okay, we have room for 1 more question. If anyone has 1 question.
so it's our Kish put a question in. Okay. Maybe people are still hungover from Thanksgiving.
Yeah, or maybe there's some.
Still in a food coma. Stephanie, did you post earlier? Let me take a look.
Sit down.
I don't see a question from you. No, I don't see a question from you, Stephanie.
Yeah, I did not see anything from Stephanie. If you post too early to before the live starts and chat moves, we don't see. So it's always good to wait until we start the live. Hi, Jolly.
Earth has a question also.
We have Earth's question. We have a question from Earth.
Got Patty D has a question.
Does Spirit want me to know anything that I should know? That was 512 for Earth.
Oh, and here's Sally. Everybody's got their questions in at the same time.
Okay, hopefully we'll have time to do them all, because I have a question from Patty too. So we have 9 questions then, so we're good.
Okay.
All right, now we close it. I'm going to go ahead and...
Okay, yeah, questions are closed. For real this time, honest.
What was okay? Yes. No, you good. You good, Sal. I got you're in. All right. So let's take 3 deep breaths, and I'm gonna go ahead and read our prayer of protection, and then open the records. So, okay. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to open the keys, the Akashic Records. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to our truth, and with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose, and with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so, this group and those watching the replay are given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey to the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them in this moment. And now I'm going to read this silently. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy field of this group and those watching the replay to receive the records of their soul. So the records are now open. Let's get here. Let's see. I have too many screens open, too many windows open. Sorry. So let's see.
Oh, spoken like a true nerd.
Okay, I'm going to start with Emily. Thank you for being here, Emily. Or maybe I know a little bit about this, so maybe I'll switch a question because since I was in a meeting with you, I just want to, as somebody that doesn't have any background info on this. Let's see. So I'm going with this one, Kieran. What blockage do I need to work on currently, please and thank you. Okay, Kieran. Okay. I heard set boundaries, and this is regarding relationships. Kieran, set better boundaries. Yes, better discernment and boundaries regarding your relationships. and focus on self-love. And I heard, the last thing I heard, it was let go of the past, and I think that's also related to past relationships from this lifetime. Let's see if you have any comments from you here.
Yeah, Kieran made a couple of comments.
Oh, okay. It says, should I leave them? Or leave them? If you're talking about leaving a relationship, I think that you probably have the answer if you're asking if you should leave them. You know, it seems like you don't have the boundaries set in this relationship, so that's why they brought that up, or in previous relationships, they're not making a decision for you to leave the relationship. That would be your own decision because you have free will, but it seems like you didn't have any boundaries set in this relationship or previous relationships. Hi, Kimby. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that's what I see from Kira. I hope that helps, Kieran, and thank you for your question. And let's see.
It's been my observation that usually by the time people are women, by the time women are asking, should I stay or should I go?
Is that you should have been gone already, right?
Yeah, exactly. You should have been gone last year. Like, you know, when it gets to that point where you're asking yourself that question.
Yeah.
It's the final showdown.
Yeah. Yeah. It's usually a pretty clear, a pretty clear indication that that the relationship has run its course and you're time for you to move on.
Yes. So next I have Emily's question for Linda, please.
So Emily commented about that. It's a question of $20,000 of student loans. Okay.
That's funny because that's why I knew a little bit about it. So that's why I didn't want to answer because I had, and now she just.
Okay, well, that's not enough.
Gave the background. That's okay.
I mean, like, have some guidance about the crossroads I'm at. Do I stay or take a risk? Okay. Okay. What I'm hearing is it's your free will. Exercise your imagination and imagine your life in 5 years, in 10 years, along each of the paths that are before you. And if you don't like the outcome, don't take the path. Well, that's not really very helpful.
It's hard to make a decision sometimes, but the guides will not tell us what to do. They want us to choose.
They're not. Well, the Akashic, the guides might provide more information, but the Akashic Records masters, they just want you to grow spiritually. So, and they're not much concerned if you're in a lot of pain while that growth takes place. Let me put it bluntly. Okay.
It's a leap of faith.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like what Leah wrote. Follow your heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you can be an accountant for 20 years and be miserable, but your student loans are paid off, or you won't need a student loan, let's say, or you can go and be a vet tech, or I mean whatever it is you're thinking about. You won't make as much money, that's for sure, but the satisfaction and the life balance might be worth it. You know, like picture your life in 5 years, picture your life in 10 years, and then choose which one feels best to your heart. You know, it's what brings, ouch, don't bite. It's what brings you joy.
Hi, KK.
Were you trying to tell me
And
something?
making a choice is, they want us to make a choice. They're not going to tell you, okay, you're at a crossroads, and they want to exercise your free will, and they will be supporting you in your decision,
Yeah.
as far as you make one.
They're
That's what
always going to say, follow your heart, follow your joy, do what makes you happy, do what brings you joy, do what brings the light to your heart. They're always going to say, the guides are always going to say that if it doesn't make you happy, don't do it. And I don't mean happy like have an extra piece of pie happy. I mean, if it doesn't actually bring you joy, you know, if it doesn't make you want to get up in the morning and do more of what you're doing, don't do it. Just don't. Um, you'll pay a heavy price, I'm hearing. Oh, wait, I got big chills. Okay, you'll pay a heavy price not to follow what you know is right for you. It's true that materially you may be well satisfied, but you will pay a heavy price in terms of your life and your heart. So,
Let's see if she has any comments.
so there you are. Me too, Sally. I like pie. I'll always take a second piece.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what shoe fly pie is?
Yeah.
I don't really like shoe fly pies, but I know
I do.
yeah, I tried them.
I used to make it a lot, but I lost my cookbook. Leah Salva. Hi, Leah Salva. White Dragon.
Hi, White Dragon.
Well, I hope that helps, Emily, because I mean, it's kind of the usual sort of, you know, white light, love, joy kind of stuff that, oh, I'm just trying to be brave enough to jump at this point. Well, look at it this way. If you don't jump now, you'll be pushed off later.
I'm with you, Sally. Pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin. Pumpkin soup, pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread, pumpkin.
I like pie when it's warm and has ice cream, because I tend to like cake more than pie because I like the icing and all that. But you know, anyway.
Strawberry
sweets
rhubarb.
Sweets.
Strawberry rhubarb.
Yeah. Yeah, Leah's right on that.
Yeah.
Emily, yeah, most of us, if you really think about it, Emily, most of us don't have a safety net.
Nobody has a safety net.
I don't.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Most of us really don't have a safety net, and
yeah. Yeah.
And
so,
you just gotta, you start somewhere, and
ooh, yeah, pumpkin ravioli. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, pumpkin ravioli. I love pasta. So yeah, sounds good too.
Javelina's like pumpkin too. Well, there you are. I bet they do.
I love strawberries. Strawberries are one of my favorite fruits. I love fruit, sweets.
Strawberry rhubarb pie is absolutely magic.
There isn't a bad pie.
What?
There isn't a bad pie out there. What's going on?
There's a meat pie that they have in England that's called steak and kidney. I've never had it, and just knowing it has kidneys in it, okay, so I'm precious. Just knowing it has kidneys in it, I don't think I want to try it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who's
I'm
next.
gonna roll cream cheese cake. Oh, Leah. Okay, now you're talking my language. Beth, I'm sorry, but readings are closed for today. Ah, and Salrod's the poop under the hummingbird feeders. Yeah.
Yeah, Javelina like the pumpkins too.
Okay, I'm going to have you answer Sal, if you don't mind. Sal, going out of order. Diana, would you read this one, please?
Okay. Hi, Sally. Have I done this work before in a past life? Yes. They're showing me Einstein.
Whoa.
Right? That
Sal is pretty brainy, so that makes sense.
but they're showing me two lives.
Hmm.
But one is with Einstein as you were schoolmates in university and you were chums.
How cool is that, Sal?
Right? I see you in lab coats. You are a female in this life. He has respect for you as a scientist, as a mathematician, as a thinking chair person. They're not showing me who you were, but you ended up being somebody famous or somebody well respected in the field where, you know, women were struggling at that time. And that notoriety of yours as he aged, you were together, you were friends again. You know, you ended up crossing paths. Oh, now they're showing me Carl Jung too. Now, don't forget that time is not linear. It's an orb. So you didn't leave that life and come right to this one. Because you lived quite a while.
I'll be right back in the water.
84, 85 years old when you passed away from that life. But they are showing me you writing formulas on a board, and a blackboard, white chalk. You had something to do with the suspended animation, the hang time. God, I wish I could remember what that's called. Diana can't remember what that's called, but they keep showing me this formula. The same one keeps coming back, so it had something to do with that. And then the other life that they show me is your star seed coming in through Andromeda. It's a very magenta color. This is creating confusion. It's like you came in that life, then you were in the Einstein life, then you went back again, because now they're showing me an old English church graveyard. This has got to be about the 1600s. You're bouncing all over the place from one life to another, gathering all of these experiences. It seems you were the parson of this church. You're at the pulpit. Giving the sermon, reading the Gospels, epistles. And condemning magic. But secretly studying things that would qualify as magic. Medicines. Oh, in order to understand what was acceptable for the time and what would be considered magic, witch magic. The difference between that and apothecary. Wow. They didn't show me much about the Andromeda life, just that you were very intelligent as coming through there. And it carried over to the Einstein affiliation. And it also is in this parson that you were trying to find what was acceptable, understanding the progress of man before many others understood the progress of man. And I hope that helps you out some with your stewardship on your property, on your home, at your home.
Yeah, thank you.
They're coming back to tell you something.
That's cool. Thank you.
I hope
hi, Gerald. Gerald
Hi,
just
Gerald.
Hi, KK.
Hey,
Hi,
Gerald.
Hi, Sassy. Cindy.
Oh, Grizzly, here. Okay, go lay down.
Magic science. Okay.
You're welcome, Sally. Yeah, lots to think about there. Wow. It certainly was very real, especially, well, all three of them, but especially that parson in your own secret lab, so to speak.
Thank you. That was really neat message.
That was very cool.
Okay,
You're welcome.
I'm going to go with Earth.
Thank
Earth has a question. Okay, I guess just want a message or guidance from the masters. Okay. One of the things that I heard, Earth, is that you need to have more fun, add more fun to your life, have more fun. Have more fun, express yourself. I'm hearing take better care of your health. There's nothing wrong, just overall take better care of your health. And I'm also hearing forgive anything from the past. There's something that is upsetting you, something that happened in the past for you to you need to forgive. Forgiveness is important. Let's see if there's any comments from Earth in here. Oh, hi, Venus. Venus, Earth. Like, pretty soon I'm gonna have my who else is coming over? Jupiter.
Saturn, Uranus.
I'm not seeing comments yet from Earth. Thanks. Yeah, forgive the past, express yourself, have fun now, and take better care of yourself. That's all I got for you, Earth. I hope it helps. Don't see a comment here.
Can I just add something here?
Sure.
It just dropped into my head, Earth. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with love and compassion. Be gentle. Pretend you're your own best friend and treat yourself the way you would treat your best friend or your favorite person, whoever that is. I'm just getting a very strong message that you need to be kind and gentle and compassionate towards your own being, towards yourself. Love yourself. And show that love that you have for yourself. Don't just ride that horse until it drops.
Thank you, Linda. That is helpful. It's like, because when I heard take better care of yourself, was like, part of that too. That, and it didn't feel like something specific was wrong with health wise, but it just needed to be that show yourself love and care.
Yeah.
So thank you. Let's see who's next. For Linda, Tamer Campbell.
Why do I suffer from chronic fatigue? Is it karmic? What should I know about it? Oh, that's an interesting question. Okay. It is a life lesson, but it is not karmic in the sense that it's not a carryover from previous lives. It's not a punishment. It's not a result of anything that happened in any previous lifetime. It is a life lesson in caring for yourself, in accepting limitations, working within limitations, and trying to ameliorate ameliorate those limitations. So like trying to get yourself better, but learning. See, I had long COVID and I still have long COVID. And so chronic fatigue is a real thing for me personally. All right. I'm just letting you know that. What the masters want you to know is that, and I guess this was a life lesson for me too. It's okay to not be able to. And you need to learn to keep loving yourself and supporting yourself and advocating for yourself and sticking up for yourself and doing all the things for you that you need to do, or maybe not doing the things that you don't need to do, and finding support around you. So part of this is about asking for help, and part of this is about supporting your own self and your own needs for rest, and not letting other people say anything about it because they've got nothing to say. They're not in your body. Don't let yourself be guilted. Don't let yourself be bullied or ridiculed, or just cut those people out that are willing to do that. Sorry. Let me just see. Yes, actually, Cameron, am I going to beat it soon? You know, sometimes I just get so frustrated with spirit, because the answer they're telling me is maybe, maybe not. It's out of your control. This is not something that you can control. You can only, you can only live with and manage. Control is out of the question. You manage. Do you want to come down? You manage as best you can by supporting yourself with good nutrition and things that give you joy. So like making yourself happy. So I don't know, watching old movies or sitting in the sunshine, which actually would probably be a good idea. And when you have the strength, when you have the ability, sitting in nature or walking in nature, when you can do that as often as possible, because that's very nurturing to you. That's very that will bring you a lot of healing, a lot of good energy. It'll bring you a lot of good energy. But you have no control over it. And don't trick yourself into thinking, well, if I do this, then this, then that. No. Nothing. You can only make yourself feel better. You can't make yourself you can't make this go away. You can only manage it. At this point, you can only manage it. It may get better in the future. Right now, what you need to do is support yourself and provide yourself with what you need to live a decent life, like to live as balanced a life as you can. So good food, good rest, good energy, however you find that good energy, music, art, whatever, knitting, crocheting, however you find that good energy, do it. And don't try to overstep your limitations. That'll bring you a lot of difficulty. Sorry, Diana, you want to say something?
Yes, because she says she thinks it's partly caused by some psychic attack. So where have you been lately where you could have picked up a Klingon? Who do you consider to be not a reliable friend? These are, and even if it isn't a psychic attack, the person has all of these negativities being aimed towards you, and your sensitivities bring this in. So you can always go to, a church and get some holy water, moon water, make your own holy water, sage it. You can get black salt. Witch's black salt is something you can make. You take regular salt and you put ashes in it. Anything like if you burn incense or sage or which is another good tool to use, sweetgrass braids, all of that, save the ashes and crumble that into the salt and use that in spell work for yourself, for guardianship. Put it in a sacred place and put a circle around you to create this barrier, and mirrors up back at you.
Tamara asks, is fatigue, like, I'm just going to put this question up, or this comment up. Is fatigue got to be with being a GRDI worker? I don't know what a GRDI worker is. Is that something you guys have in the States? Because I'm Canadian.
I mean, it could, but I don't know what that is. But of course, because fatigue also goes along with depression. And if your job is very stressful and emotional, you could be depressed from it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I hope that helps, Tamara.
Grid worker.
A grid worker. Oh. No.
Okay. Well, are you talking about the spiritual sense of grid working or an actual in public job?
She's talking about working on ley lines.
Oh, ley lines. Oh, you could have picked up a Klingon by all means. You could have picked up an elemental that may have a little pixie attitude, and pixies can get, brownies and pixies can get pretty funky. And so I would do all of the witchy things to cleanse yourself, and put salt at your front door, salt at the back door, black salt, make your own black salt. If you're doing that kind of work, dive in.
Okay, if you're doing that kind of work, you need to armor yourself, clad yourself in the armor in white light. Every time you go out to do any of that kind of work, every time you attempt any of that work, you need to armor yourself. So
Michael the Archangel, right?
Yeah, and Michael the Archangel will help you cleanse the energy from you and cut the cords that are attaching you. But you when you're working, you need to, before you go out or before you start the work, in your meditation, you surround yourself with white light until it solidifies around you from top to toe and to the ends of your fingers, so that you are absolutely surrounded by this armor, this shining armor that is impervious to anything but love and light. And this is the intention that you use when you set it up, okay? And you take your time, because it can take half an hour to do this in meditation. It can take an hour, whatever the time it takes, do it, because that's your protection from these Klingons, okay?
Shields up.
Yeah, shields up, exactly.
And I don't want to deter you from doing that work, because it's good work, but you have to, prepare yourself for the pixies and the brownies.
Yeah. It could be any elemental or any weird sort of any kind of
Right.
energy
The
conglomerate.
history of the land, the blood that's in the soil,
Yeah.
what was spilled there. Was it a Civil War battle? Oh my God! When I would walk the Manassas battlefield, some days I just would ride through, going down the pike, and ride through the battlefield, and I could hear them screaming and yelling and guns going off and cannons being fired. But you have to protect yourself when you're going out there to do that, you can heal somebody, but that nobody comes home with you. Unless they're a friendly spirit. Like Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah, any kind of spiritual work.
I'm not trying to make light of it either. I'm just
any kind of spiritual work. You got to remember, you have to remember, always protect yourself before you start.
Yeah.
And, before and after. I mean,
so
make it a part of your practice.
Kim has a really good question about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can get the entity to leave and and have Archangel Michael is specifically cut the cord and have the have the angels and guides and so on cleanse the energy from you. But it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot easier, a lot better for you overall, and easier if you just protect yourself before you go out there.
Yeah.
At least I think so. I don't know.
And cleanse yourself when you come. When you leave, you say, you stay here. I'll be back. If you want to continue to help heal the land and to heal what's going on and to pick up what's going on, you just set that intention as you walk in, bless the land as you walk upon it, keep that in your heart, talisman, wearing a talisman or carrying one in your pocket, a special crystal, anything. And then, when you leave, you say a blessing and say goodbye, I'll be back, but you are not coming with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always remember. I mean, even when we start this live stream, always by reading a prayer of protection. So it's part of our practice.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's see who's next. So who answered that question? I'm sorry, because I got confused.
Remember, whose was it? Whose question was it? Yeah, I think it was mine.
Okay. Okay, Angela for Diana then. Cosmic or ancestral blocks holding her in this lifetime? Any cosmic or ancestral blocks?
Back in this lifetime. They're showing me Atlantis, that the block is coming from the The end of days in Atlantis. Oh, and one other. And that was Mount Vesuvius erupting.
Wow.
They're showing me what was excavated and the body's frozen in time. Yours is one of those that is now exposed. Your hand is sort of up off the ground, though most of your body is on the ground. Like you were in the process of being pushed down. They're saying what you need to do is understand what a warning is and take heed. When your angel gives you a poke, first it whispers, then it pokes, then it shoves, then it might hit you against the head. That's your last warning because the next time's the pitfall. So you have to understand what warnings are for you. Get in touch with your spiritual side. What are the signs and omens that come your way? The bird, the strange bird, the bird only you see that nobody else sees. The bald eagle flying overhead, yet there's no one else on the road with you or walking in the area. The stray bat that comes out of nowhere a little too early. Or the snake. And what do each of those things mean? What is their totem meaning? But also, what do they represent for you? How do you relate to it? The leaf that falls off a tree that lands right in your hand as you're talking to somebody and your hand's extended. These are omens. Who would that have been? Is it a maple tree? Is it an oak? Did you get hit on the head by an acorn? Are the squirrels throwing walnuts at you as you walk through the woods? These are all things that you need to understand. Somebody is trying to get your attention. There's no breeze and a branch moves. That's a fairy trying to get your attention. But it's up to you to build a relationship with these things so that they have meaning for you and you understand whether it is a warning or a good omen. Take this path. Avoid this area. The left turn you make by mistake is the accident you weren't there to be involved in. I hope that helped.
Thank you, Diana. Okay, let's see who's next in here.
Denise.
Okay, I have to remove this one. If I have four. Oh. We only have 3 questions left. Oh, okay. Okay, Lisa M is asking for a past life reading, so I'll just go. Let's see what. Okay, see what the master's showing me.
Angela says she's been trying to hear her guides and angels, but she can't.
You will.
It takes practice. Ask them to speak to you in your dreams and then work on remembering your dreams and writing them down as soon as you wake up.
Because you can't hear them, they're the ones sending you those
Yes.
things that I just mentioned. So the odd feather, pick it up and take it home. That's a talisman. It's a good omen.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. It's a protection. It's when you bend down to get it, or whatever comes in your path, when you reach for that, what's the thought that enters your head? That's what you build on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they speak to you in the beginning. Yes, Diane G., you're right. And entities attached to people that vibrate similar to them. Yes, we can remove them, and we can protect ourselves with an armor. But another way to protect ourselves is to raise our vibration.
Yeah.
And those are things that will help you do that as well, Angela. Yeah. Hit you on the head to get your attention. Mm-hmm. I walk in the woods a lot, and down in Virginia, there's a lot of pecan trees and walnut trees all around. And if the squirrels don't want you there, man, they start throwing stuff. Then I'd have to sing. And then the deer would come out and the squirrels would be quiet. Because the deer like it when I sing, so.
Okay, now for Lisa M, she's asking about a past life. I quickly heard you were a nurse in a past life, and I'm trying to get more info about that to see where. I just saw a woman in a nurse uniform, so. And they showed me more like a Mediterranean type of country, because I thought maybe it's not like doing war or anything. They showed me an area like it could be Italy. Now I see you walking outside, and I see like cobblestones, like old buildings around. So I'm hearing you were a nurse. You enjoy helping people. You had a long life. And now I see a husband and 2 kids. Yeah, that's all I got. I hope it helps. That's all I got for you, Lisa. I'm not seeing any comments yet from you.
I don't know if Lisa's even still here.
Yeah, I think Linda G's was live too, so probably a lot of people jumped in
Oh, okay.
her live stream. She had what's her name? is that Violetta?
Hmm?
Trying to remember the name of the reader that was going
Oh,
to.
there's Lisa. She's here.
Oh, you're here. Okay. So yeah, Lisa, that's what I got for you. Yeah, and you looked happy. Um, so oh yeah, Violeta. That's what I knew it was a V name too. So okay. Now next is Water Lily for Linda.
Water lily. Okay. Um, I think this week is going to be an extension of last week because I keep hearing this self-love, self-worth, self-respect. Um,
Mm,
um, treat yourself more gently. Treat yourself with love. Treat yourself like you're your own best friend because you are. Recognize that you are surrounded by an ocean of love, unconditional love for you. You are far too harsh and critical with yourself. Be more gentle, be more loving. Find joy, look for joy. Do and think and look at things that bring you joy, whether it's music or art or a sunset. Look for the things around you that bring you joy, that make you happy. But above all, be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with love. Hmm. You're a precious, precious part of the universe. The universe needs you. You are part of it. You will always be a part of it. You have always been a part of it. You're a treasure. Treat yourself accordingly. Oh, oh, that's so nice. That's so nice.
mm,
Yeah, that's what I have for you, Water Lily. Love yourself.
mm-hmm,
Love surrounds you. You were created from love. The universe, you were created as part of the universe, and the universe is love. Ah,
mm-hmm. All we need is love.
that helps, Water Lily. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, Linda.
Yeah, it is the hardest thing to do. That's right. Because of the way we grew up, especially women, uh, that we're never good enough and that we always have to make somebody else happy and look after somebody else. And it doesn't matter how you feel or think or want or anything like that. Whatever somebody else wants and needs and thinks is more important than what you do. So throw that bullshit out the window where it belongs because we are part of the universe and the universe is a part of us. If you want to frame it as source or God, that's fine. All the same thing as far as I'm concerned. I haven't observed any difference in my limited observations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, Linda.
Oh, Leah, I
Next,
love.
what?
Leah says, we're always good enough. God don't make junk.
That's right.
Yes. Mhm.
I love that. Thanks, Leah.
Okay, so I have a question for Diana. It's from Patty D. I also like to have a past life.
That's life reading? Okay.
Mhm.
You show me for Patty. You made chocolate.
Mhm.
You were a chocolatier.
Nice.
Nado, in the early days of perfecting this, you're in Belgium,
Ooh.
or perhaps Flanders. No, Belgium. You're in Belgium, but you're wearing clogs, Dutch shoes. So this is a long time ago. How did you get chocolate? Trade. Chocolate was moving around by then. Okay. This is I think you're in the late 1600s here. There's a big windmill. You have cows. You take the finest cream. Mm. All the children love you from the whole town. Everybody comes your way sooner or later. But you also go into town and sell your products in the center of town, like market day. But you don't go every day. This is let me see. It's not the only thing you make, though. You also do sheep. And so you don't weave, but you comb the hair, clean the hair. And then also sell the mutton at certain times of the year. You so I'm seeing a big beautiful painting. Someone that is close to you had notoriety as an artist. This is it's not your husband, it is your father. So you dabble, but you just do that for yourself. And little gifts. Wow, I hope that helps you. That was a nice little walk through the chocolate factory, which wasn't really a factory back then. That was delicious.
Now we all want chocolate.
Yeah, right? Who don't love chocolate?
Oh, hi,
Well, there
lovely
are people
Mr.
that-
D. Nice to see you here.
Hi, Miss Cody. Yeah, we had pie. Now we've got chocolate. Everybody's getting.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got the medicine from Sour Hots in case something's
Yes.
wrong. In case we get a tummy ache.
I don't have any chocolate hub. So those were the questions we had. So would you like to do a healing, Diana, please?
Sure,
And
sure.
then I'll close the record.
All right. Let is closed by beginning with 3 deep breaths. Hold at the top and exhale through your parted lips. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and grace. Mikhail, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers the divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. So will it be.
Thank you. That was lovely. I'm going to close the records.
You're welcome.
I would like to close by thanking the light for the truth.
Uh-oh.
And I would like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy. And I would like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion towards our soul's purpose. And with this, we lock the records of this group and those watching the replay. The records are now closed. And thank you. So, Linda, I'll be visiting you in a couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah. Viviane's going to be on my channel on Thursday. We're going to be doing some Akashic Records readings then. And then next Monday, I think there's something. Let me just check because I don't in my head. I write it down. Next Monday morning, the 9th, I'll be on at, Monday afternoon. What's the 9? What's the 4? Monday afternoon, I'll be on with Ginger Faye on her chat. Well, I'll be simulcasting on mine, I think. And then Tuesday back here again. So that's what I'm doing this week.
Yeah, Monday and Thursday, I joined John Beanie on his channel at John Beanie at 11:30 a.m. Eastern and 8:30 a.m. Pacific, 4:30 p.m. UK time. And then I'll be here again on Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern for the Akashic Adventures. And what about you, Diana?
Well, first, Leah, we're so sorry. We missed a question from her.
Oh,
So next week,
no.
you're first in line. And Linda, I don't know if the question is still visible.
It wasn't in the list.
I did not see a question from you, Leah.
No, nor
the chat must have moved because I did not see it when I was selecting questions.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
And I wish I knew before I closed the records.
Well, let's just move her to the top of the list next week.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Leah, you'll probably be in my show on Thursday. And so I'm just making a note in my calendar. Leah is first.
Either this Thursday or on Tuesday when we meet again. But yeah, she should be there on Thursday. Sorry, Leah. I really did not see a question.
Neither did I.
I guess the chat, it was
So she
Probably.
said Thursday. Okay, so I've got it written down. And so when I'm doing
Yeah.
the show prep for Thursday, you'll be
Mhm.
in it. Okay.
Yeah, and I read the questions that we had, or Linda
Yeah.
read in the beginning, the
Yeah.
questions that we had selected. So, yeah, sorry about that. Thank you, Diana. I mean, thank you, Diane G. Diana, Diane G. Diana, and Diana, you're going to be.
On the dream show after this. It'll be on at 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what I have this week.
Mm. Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, this is it for today. Thank you all for being here and for your questions. And hope to see you again next Tuesday.
Yep.
Thank you
Bye,
all.
everybody. Mwah.
Bye.
Mhm.